The night didn't just feel cold, it felt deliberately quiet, like someone had removed all normal sounds from the city and left only the ones that shouldn't exist. Far off, a distant horn faded into nothing, and even the wind seemed to stop just before reaching the old industrial district. Rayan stepped out of the car and instantly knew they shouldn't have come. His breath came out in small clouds, even though the air wasn't that cold. It was the kind of chill that wasn't temperature, it was presence. Sarah closed the camera bag and said, almost to herself, "Do you feel it? Like something already knows we're here?" Ahsan lifted his flashlight, its beam slicing through the fog pooling near the ground. They walked down the cracked concrete road toward the abandoned factory. Broken windows looked like empty eyes watching them, and the single flickering street lamp buzzed overhead like an insect dying in slow motion. They reached the rusted metal door. No one touched it. It opened by itself, inch by inch, with a long metallic groan that echoed down the hallway inside. Rayan swallowed. Every instinct told him to turn back. He ignored it. They stepped in, boots crunching over shattered glass, and the smell hit all at once. Oil, wet metal, and something faintly sweet, like rotting flowers hidden in the walls. Inside, the darkness wasn't just absence of light. It felt layered, textured, thick. Shadows didn't just sit on objects, they clung to them. A slow drip in the distance tapped like a heartbeat. Sarah lifted the camera, recording everything. Rayan whispered, "The photograph. It started here. The man, the one with his face turned away." He remembered holding that torn photo, the way the head was twisted behind the body like something broken but still alive. Ahsan found footprints. Not shoe prints, but bare feet. Large, uneven, appearing in patches of black grease on the concrete floor. "Look," he said, following them with the flashlight. The prints stopped abruptly near a rusted machine, then reappeared on the opposite wall as if someone had walked up it and vanished into the ceiling. A humming noise began, soft and low, like a generator buried deep underground. But there was no power here. Nothing should have been working. Sarah's fingers shook as she adjusted the focus on the lens. She said, "Something's watching us." Rayan didn't disagree. He could feel it too, like eyes pressing against the back of his skull. Then they saw it. A tall figure stood near the broken window, motionless, perfectly still. Its silhouette was unmistakably human, but wrong in ways that the brain rejected it. The shoulders were too narrow, the neck too long, the spine curved forward like it had been stretched and forced upright. It faced away from them, head turned toward a blank wall where no door existed. They couldn't see its face, only hair matted and hanging, twisted like wet rope. "Don't go closer," Sarah said again, stronger this time. But Ahsan moved anyway, slow steps, as if a thread was pulling him forward. The flashlight beam touched the figure's shoulder. It didn't move. It didn't breathe. And yet something inside the walls seemed to breathe for it. Rayan pointed his phone camera, recording every second. The humming grew louder, vibrating through the floor, through their bones. Small particles of dust shook loose from overhead beams. Then the figure twitched, a tiny, sharp motion like a muscle spasm snapping a tendon. A sound cracked across the room, like a wet branch breaking. Suddenly all three lights flickered. The flashlight, the camera, Rayan's phone, in perfect sync, stuttering like a heartbeat on the edge of stopping. A whisper crawled toward them, a voice without direction and without source, sliding across the concrete floor at ankle height. "Leave before it turns." Rayan's mind froze, his throat closed. Leave before it turns. Turned what? Turned around? The figure began to move. Not walking, rotating. The neck slowly twisted, degree by impossible degree, without the body moving. They heard tiny pops, like cartilage tearing, bone grinding. The head kept turning, past normal, past pain, past anything human, inch by inch, until the back of its head faced them. And then more. Sarah grabbed Rayan's arm so hard he felt nails break skin. Ahsan stopped moving completely, eyes wide, unable to blink. The head completed the turn, facing them fully, but backwards, like the front of the skull had been erased and replaced by something smooth, dark, hollow. A smooth surface where features should have been, as if someone had wiped its face clean. They backed away, slow, careful. The air felt alive, pulsing. Rayan's phone vibrated in his hand, but no call, no notification, just shaking, uncontrollable. They reached the door. The figure remained in place, but its head followed, rotating, stretching, desperate to watch them until the last possible second. Outside, the metal door slammed shut behind them with violence, dust exploding into the air. Breathing hard, Rayan checked the footage. His hands wouldn't stop trembling. The video showed what they saw, the figure inside the building, head turned toward them unnaturally, but just before they ran, in the frame, another image appeared. A second figure, standing behind them in the doorway, closer, taller. Its head also turned the wrong way, and this one had a mouth. A wide, wet, broken smile, full of too many teeth.